project set up, but apparently not in a timely manner. So let's go around them and use a different facility. And I want you to go to, and let's see, we have, Jace has been using this all year, so he's kind of our expert. If you need help, throw it at you. We're going to go to visualstudio.com.
I set it up last year, or last semester, so it works.
It does work. And yours is actually faster to get to now than everybody else's that's on TFS. So it's surpassed our local stuff. So when you get to visualstudio.com, you can click on sign in and sign in using your OTC account. So you already have an account. You don't have to do anything. Now, when you first get logged on, it's going to ask you if you want to create a new organization. So I'm going to click on that. And I want you to also, they're going to create an Azure organization for you, which really isn't going to have a huge impact on us. So let's just click continue. Now your DevOps organization for your Azure account, you want it to be your OTC username. I'll let them use that number they picked for me and continue. Okay, now you've created an organization. That is your organization. You could have 57 programmers working for you if you wanted to. Whenever we first started with TFS, way last semester, you had to create a team project first. And you probably don't remember, but it caused us a lot of problems. It's the same way with this online, visualstudio.com. We have to create a project to get started. So I'm just going to name it My Project and create this. And you can delete it later. It's fine. Whatever you want to do. Now, if I wanted to invite someone else to my project, I could. So let's go back to Azure DevOps. You see this link up here at the top of your list. That's kind of your home page, your organization. Now, when you get back to your organization, we want to create a project again. This time, only one person per team needs to create a project. And I'm going to call this CIS151 group. How do we want it? 151-102-G1234. And that should match your SQL name if one person will do that. Now, one thing that I didn't do when I created that first project was click on the advanced properties. Since we're going to use this one, click on the advanced properties, change the version control to Team Foundation. Team Foundation. I made mine G0 because I don't have a group. So make it G1, G2, G3, whatever your group number is. And if it's not named exactly right, it'll probably annoy you guys more than me.
This is our shipping project.
Yeah. Now, once you're ready, you've got your project name, you've got your version control set to TFS. You can leave your work processes Agile, private. Click Create. Now, this is going to create a repository for your group. And we want to invite the rest of your members. So once your project is completed, click Invite. And the users are set up with their OTC account. So I should be able to search for Robert. Oh, maybe R-O. Yeah, if you can just ask each other your username, that's going to work better. You'll find them eventually, but it'll be rough. So now as soon as you add all your people, add me, so I can grade it. And then we'll all be all set.
There's a lot of Rileys.
Isn't there? Riley R.E. Okay, so once you've got your project set, how do you get to it in Visual Studio? You're going to go to Team Explorer, and on Team Explorer, you're going to click the Connect, Manage Connections, and Manage Connections, connect to a project, however you do it. Now, up here, you know, now it's going to do the never-ending circle while it searches for TFS. Click up here to add an account instead. And when you add an account, we want to add your OTC account. And then it should have you log in using your OTC account. And you'll see it all show up down here in the list. So here's mine, my Riley RE. If I expand it, I see my group project. So that's one little thing that's a little different, is you'll have to enter that person's organization to find your group project. That should be enough, yeah.
Okay, well, that's not too bad.
Not too bad. Other than that, it should be just like working with the TFS on site. It's really just cloud-based. So let me know if you're having any trouble with that. I'm thinking as well as it's working, I might switch everybody to that next semester.